And now the story many have been waiting for. Steve Jobs has done it again, and instead of being bigger and better, it's much smaller, thinner and better. The iPhone 4 has been released in San Francisco with what Apple promises as a game-changing experience in the way we communicate. It'll be available in the US and 4 other countries on the 24th of this month. The US price is $199 for the 16 GB version and $299 for the 32 GB version. Officially, India will have to wait, though, for several months. Rajiv Makhni is here to tell us more.
Yes, the iPhone 4 is out, but does it truly change everything all over again? Well, it does throw down a very heavy challenge, throws out the aging design. This one has an all-new look at 9.3 mm. It's the thinnest smartphone yet. The Retina screen, yes, another new term for us to learn. The screen is razor sharp at 960 by 640 and has 326 pixels per inch. Multitasking, video calling with the new FaceTime, all new A4 processor, better battery life, a 5 megapixel camera with an LED flash and HD video recording at 720p. The OS is now called an iOS 4. Yes, funny but true, even the OS now has an I in front of it. So this new iOS 4 has about 100 new features. But some things we still don't like. For instance, FaceTime video conferencing only works on Wi-Fi. Strange omission not to have it on 3G. Micro SIM still not available in many countries. It's not truly multitasking as it has limits, and still no slide-out QWERTY keyboard. And of course, the biggest problem, it won't come to India for a long, long time.
Right, Rajiv, I have a few questions though. Do you think that Steve Jobs and Apple really delivered more or less on expectations and the hype surrounding part 4 of this phone?
Okay, Steve Jobs, you know, he's, I think, the final ultimate showman left, and his expectations and people's expectations always very high. But I think this time he's delivered. This phone, I think, truly throws down a big challenge for the competition.
And what's the one thing in this phone that's making the competition nervous?
Well, Nidhi, you know, the one big thing I would say, even though most people may not agree, is the fact that that screen is incredible. Think about it. The maximum amount of time we interact with what? The screen, the resolution, whether we're web browsing or using an application, watching movies, videos, pictures, that screen is what will make the competition nervous.
And I know you said that it's not going to be available here for a long time, but you have a rough date and an approximate price for India?
Okay, the availability in India, date and price, it's become the biggest problem, I think, whenever an iPhone is released. So let's just make this easy. This time, I'm going out on a limb and saying it will be available in India September 2010. The price will be about 29,900. I do believe they will change pricing in India. The rest is up to Apple and Steve Jobs.
All right, let's see if Apple actually does keep that date with India. They very notoriously have not done that in the past. So, Rajiv, thanks a lot for joining us. And of course, those who are very impatient will probably go abroad and buy it anywhere or go to that infamous grey market. Can't talk about that.
Tuba.com